Hello, and welcome back to Le Mans 24 Hours on the Dreamcast. It's been forever. I've just not been getting good slots to do any of these recordings, but now I finally have one. Okay, so leaping back in, we've completed the championship section. We've completed the quick race section. So now we're going on to the time trials, because there's a lot of cars to unlock. I just flick through here. There's a car for every track to try and get our hands on. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to work structurally. This might be a couple of episodes, I have no idea. Depends how long it takes me to actually get the time that we need. So we'll start. We'll try and we'll just see what order they come up with in the list of race tracks. I'm going to forget which ones are which. I need to make sure that I've set the timings properly. There we go. So I've set the race duration to continuous, so we can just keep on doing lap after lap. I've put the ghost on. I assume that's going to ghost the lap that I'm going to be, well, previous lap that I do. Oh, he gets very unhappy when you deselect him. Poor guy. Left the weather as it is, and I don't think tyre wear or fuel is an issue. So I don't have any settings for that anyway. So let's head into time trial. Now, logically, we're just going to pick the fastest thing we've got. R390 is quite fast. In fact, it's nearly maxed out on that little bar there. You're quite fast as well. What's the Jag like? Where's that Jag? These are quite good. Maxed out handling as well. I'm going to try the Jag, and if not, we'll jump back to this fella, because he's got incredible handling. But otherwise, the Jag, since we unlocked it last time, and I do like this car, we're going to jump in the Jag. Okay. And should we start with the big one? Let's start with the big one. So, fuel is a thing. Oh, we do fuel here, right, okay. Well, we'll leave it on these settings, because soft tyres will heat up quicker, so that we'll be able to get more grip. We'll leave it at that fuel, because by the time that runs down, we will have more experience with the track. Downforce, that would limit our top speed, so I'll leave it as it is. We'll see how things go from there. If we're struggling, we do have some options to change. We do have another car we could pick. See how we do. We're starting off with the big one. It makes sense. We haven't done the actual Le Mans circuit in ages, since the championships don't even cover it. So it's nice to finally be here. Okay. I'm just going to go around as many times as it takes, I guess. We'll see anyway. It's nice to be able to drive this. This is a car that, well, I don't really have much experience with this car. That's a good start. I always used to pick either the R390 or the GT1 when it came to Gran Turismo. Picking cars like this. Hooray, we actually get to turn left. I'm so used to turning right at that point onto the Bugatti circuit. Oh, it's crazy. Well, I'm happy to be on this course. Feels good, this one. Feels very good to be on this course. You can actually stretch this thing's legs as well. Bit shaky. Shaky at high speeds. Oh, and of course we have the got the chicanes in the middle. I think I braked very early for that, but oh well. We'll get used to that as we go around a few times. I'll definitely be better in a bonnet cam. I don't know. I'll try that. I'll try that if I'm struggling. See if I work better off in bonnet cam. No idea. Down to the second chicane, hit the brakes. We can actually brake quite late for that. It looks like we're going to go straight on into it and destroy ourselves, but thankfully we don't. Is fuel even running out? I don't think fuel's running out, in which case I could set fuel really low and have a lighter car. I'll pay attention to that when we get to the finish line. Come down to the hairpin, hit the brakes, make it around here, don't spin off into the side. The sectors are coming up as green, but I think that's only compared to previous laps that I've set here, I guess. Like back when I did the single race on this one, right in episode 1 or episode 0 even. So that won't be accurate, we're in a much faster car this time. Lay off the throttle there, hit the brakes. This is the part where I go a bit fuzzy on the course, because honestly I don't really know the second half of this course very well. It still says we're up on A time. I doubt we're up on the goal time though. This is the out lap. So like we're from a standing start, so I doubt that we're going to be up on the time from a standing start. If we are, then the expected times are very lenient. I'm assuming that the times are like the devs will have gone around the course, set a time, and then rounded it up a couple of seconds to make it doable by your average player, or else it'd be somewhat unfair. It's got to be something of a challenge. There goes the time now. Right, so we'll have to see how far we are off this. Blimey, we're going to be a long way off it. 20 seconds, maybe more. Wow. Okay. I have no idea how I'm going to do this, but okay. So the ghost is there. Sadly, the ghost does not show up on the map. Oh, it does. That's okay then. Oh, sugar. Bad start. We did not go off entirely. We've gone quite wide, but not terribly. I want to see that ghost be like miles away, because that means we're actually doing something. Oh, sugar. I went to the Bugatti circuit. It happened. I tried to go to the Bugatti circuit. Oh, I knew that would happen. Okay, at least it happened now and not like very deep into this. This is only lap 2. Oh man, I can't believe I did that. Never mind. I went to the Bugatti circuit. Pay attention. Oh dear. Alright, so we're barely in front of the ghost now. The ghost would be slipstreaming off as if it could get slipstream. That would be weird. We'll just see how we do. Definitely not going to be this lap though. I didn't realise the V12 LMR, the BMW Test Drive 6. I didn't realise that had better stats than this, but you know, it can vary between games, I guess. I wouldn't think of that being a car that outstrips this one for ability, but apparently it does, according to this game. It's all stats and graphs anyway, it's not real life. These cars will be tuned to a degree to sort of try and represent their real life counterparts, but it won't be entirely accurate. It's a Dreamcast game from the year 2000, it can't be that accurate. There's going to be some things that are definitely missed that the cars do that just can't be emulated via a Dreamcast. So we're 5 seconds up on our time, counting the visit to Bugatti. I don't think we're going to be able to get 3 minutes 30. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. I will certainly give it a blast, or give it a try, but it's just nice to be back on the Le Mans circuit, I think. Lay off the throttle there, hit the brakes there, not enough. It's okay, we're still learning. trying to figure out how to do this course. I've got to get it into my brain, especially for the upcoming Le Mans 24-hour races. I'll be ready for them. Should be interesting. Get through this wiggle, lay off the accelerator there. I believe there's a point where I want to brake here. It'd be nice if there was a rumble strip there to sort of tell me where my apex was, but fortunately there is not. Back through that entire section there is no rumble strips. Got in the middle of the course there because I have no idea where I'm turning. Come on. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be tricky. So coming up now, and we're only at 340. We're going to have quite a bit to make up. Just under 350 now, but here we go. Now we're going to be level with the Ghost, apart from the fact that it went to the Bugatti circuit. So hit the brakes a bit early here and not fly off into the abyss. Ooh, we did it anyway. Bother. One day I will get that corner correct. I was right with the first bit, but for some reason I had incredible amounts of excess speed for the second bit. And then he goes off into there. I'm happy to be erasing that Ghost, because it's not a very good one, is it? With me going to Bugatti over there. Alrighty, so now we are 3 seconds in front of that. But even so, it's going to be tricky to shave 20 seconds off this. I have to swap to the BMW. I'll give it one more lap after this one, just to sort of give it a clean one, because I still haven't done a clean lap, because I'm bad. Fuel is not going down, so I'm definitely going to lower the amount of fuel in the car as well. The fuel hasn't gone down at all, and I'd be safe to assume the tyres haven't degraded either. So the tyre's just going to stay on optimum temperature. Maybe. Not a clue. That's what it is when you're playing a game you've, well, not played before. I've played it a few episodes before, but you know, I didn't own this one when I was a kid, so I don't know how it works. And I wouldn't have known how it worked anyway. Yeah, definitely dumping a lot of the fuel would be the way to go. I'll finish this lap. I'm not going to give it a clean, because I think the BMW is just going to be all round better than this. It's got much better steering stats and seems to have the same top speed and acceleration and whatever the other stat is. I don't know, I've forgotten what the other stat is. There's 4 stats. But yeah, it seems to maybe outclass this car in terms of the bars on the screen. I don't know really, but we'll find out. I have driven that car before, but it was a few episodes ago, and I don't have the greatest memory, so I can't really compare it. This is driving nicely though. I'm quite enjoying driving the Jag. I'll certainly bring it back for the actual Le Mans event. Don't know whether I'll give it the 10-minute, the 30-minute, the hour, the 6-hour, or the 24 yet, but we'll plan on that when it comes. We'll see about that when we come to it. To the nondescript wiggle, which is what I'll be naming that set of corners. It's probably not its name. Don't know the names of any of the corners really. Should, but I don't. I'm drawing a blank at the moment, but that's okay. Can't see the Ghost on the map. I am a bit worried about this time. Maybe I should start on a shorter course and come back to this one. I want to come back in the BMW and check if it's any faster. Okay, so we'll come to the line, 347, so now we'll quit out, we'll swap to the BMW, we'll dump the fuel, and we'll see if that makes any difference. I didn't know that fuel was going to be constant all the way through. So we'll go back to the front, and we'll pick number 17. What other stats do we have? Sadly, we can't pick the GT1. You can only pick the GT1 if you're doing if you're actually doing a Le Mans race, which is a bit weird. So we'll dump the fuel. We can only bump it down that far. That's as far as I can go down. How far can I go with downforce? There's only 2 settings for downforce. All, nothing, and minimum, and medium rather. So we'll stick with medium then. Tyres, I don't think any of the tyres would change how this goes. Hards would take longer to warm up, so we're going to stick with softs. But we've got no fuel, barely any fuel, so that should make us lighter. Best lap is Adam. Didn't notice that. Okay. Right, so we've got barely any fuel, but just under half. And this should make a difference, hopefully. So we're in a completely different car. We're now in an open-top prototype. I don't know if this is going to be the one to set it in. Our previous was a 347, I think. Hit the brakes here. Yes, that's better. And then don't go off to the Bugatti circuits. Can't believe I did that, but oh well. Too used to turning right when I see that tractor. Or whatever it is, crane, cherry picker, it's one of those sort of things, it's not a tractor. Why would there be a tractor sitting on the course? Anyway. Let's get on to the big straight. I think it's just green by default because we haven't set any times yet. I don't think we're up on the Jaguar's time already. I mean, its best lap isn't even showing up over on the side there. This feels slower. 187. I don't know what we were getting up to before in the Jag, but this feels slower. Not sure. We'll find out. Good looking car anyway. I do like how how this BMW looks. I prefer the Jag though, but the Jag's a bit more colourful. I quite like it being in purple. You don't see many purple race cars. I know the Sabre Mercedes is in this game as well, but I think that might be one of the time trial related reward cars. So that might take a bit of getting to actually get. I do hope we can do this. I don't want this to be a dud episode, really. I haven't had a chance to do an episode in a while. We've had a lot of things going on around the house. Bad turn of that, bad corner there, sorry. Yeah, we've had roadworks outside and just people coming and going a bit too often, so I wouldn't be able to slot in a session. This is the first sort of recording segment I've been able to really do, which is why I sort of brought back the videos that I used to do on this channel before I did VTuber stuff, which is the Intro and Go series that I brought back, as you will have noticed, where I just play the intro of a game, do a few races, none of it's voiced, I put it together and bam! It means that I can actually still put some content out there that you guys might like. It means that I can still show the games that I have on offer, and potentially could do series on. I'm glad that people are liking the videos that I'm doing for those. And if you have a suggestion for a game that you'd like to see have an intro and go put up, then let me know. I might give it a whirl and see what I can do with it. So we're definitely not beating it this time. but that's because this is the outlap again. But we'll get an idea. The outlap from the Jaguar was something like a 56, I think. So if we beat that, we're doing something better. We're coming up to a 51 now, so we are beating the Jaguar in terms of its outlap. Let's see how we do. So, a little bit of a dab there, a little bit more of a dab there. Not enough, but I didn't go into the sand. We didn't get any tyre marks, so that's okay. The AI, the ghost rather, is miles away. Dab on the brakes there. Oh no, we lost the back end. We didn't spin out entirely, that's alright. I shouldn't be looking behind me anyway because well, there's no one behind me apart from the ghost, and this first lap ghost really shouldn't be a problem. I should beat this one easily. Yeah. So we're 4.5 seconds up on him. I really don't know if I can beat these times. I mean, I've dumped as much fuel as I can out of this thing. I mean, sure, I'm not the greatest driver, and I'm certainly not making a perfect lap here. I am making mistakes all the time. You're always learning with this stuff. But I don't know if I can shave 20 seconds off this. We'll see, we'll see. I'll certainly give it some time. At least I can see the dot of the ghost car, so I know that we are at least 5 seconds ahead of that, or a good bit more. It'll tell me in the next sector. I thought it was going to be that camera there, but it must be a little bit further on than that. Behind it. He's a dot in the distance now. But it should be. He's the first lap we did after all, so it should be. That was a little bit early on the brakes there, but that does mean that we didn't clump the corner. 4 seconds, 4.8 seconds up. So it's going to be around a 3:45 if we don't do any more mishaps. How am I going to shave 15 seconds off this? How am I going to do it? I mean, logically you'd use the GT1 or something, but you can't. You can't use the GT1 until, well, unless you're doing a Le Mans race. We're at Le Mans, but you can only enter the GT1 car into a Le Mans style race. Which is an odd quirk to the car, but it's there. Yeah, this is going to be around a 3:45. And I'll give it another lap after this one and see what happens. There really isn't anything else I can pick. This and the Jaguar and the R390 are probably the fastest cars I have at my disposal. So I don't know if we can do the time trials. Certainly not yet. I wonder if the Cyber Mercedes can be picked for these type of races, or if that's limited to Le Mans as well. We'd find out obviously. But I think you unlock that during doing the Le Mans. Right, so 44.9, and now this ghost is going to be well, accurate. So we're going to be trying to outdo him where I can. Turn, you... Ugh. Never mind. Didn't turn. Probably because I was in the air. This isn't working. This isn't working. I mean, sure, I've gone off on that bit every lap, but the laps shouldn't have to be, like, pixel perfect. I'm certainly not flunking it to the point where it's making a difference. Sure, I'm 1.4 seconds behind here, but I'm not going to get 15 seconds up on the lap I did last time. So, what do I do? It's a puzzle. It's a real puzzle. And I'm gonna catch up with the ghost, I imagine. It is me, so I'll struggle to catch up with myself. But at the same time, you always find faster segments when you're racing against an opponent in front of you, like that. It gives me the idea that I have someone to race, so I'll end up going faster. But I really don't know if 3 minutes 30 is possible. I really don't know. A little crazy, really. Yeah, we're not gonna catch him on a straight. We're gonna catch him outbraking him. Well, outbraking myself. But if I overbrake, which I might well do, then yeah, we might fly off into the grass, into the sand, which is not good. I am making ground on this guy, which is quite funny considering it's me, but but I don't know if we're gonna get any closer. We're certainly not going to shave 15 seconds off. Not in the current state, and I'm really not making 15 seconds worth of mistakes. So it's a puzzle. I don't need to go around him, because we can just go straight through him, which is nice. So I made up the time. So I'm 1.2 in front now, 0.2 rather, and I was 1.5 at the start when I span off, so that equals like about 2 seconds in total, 1.8, but you know. So like, if I beat him by an amount, also add on 1.5 seconds for that mistake at the start on the grass. I'm not sure. It's going to be tricky. I can certainly drive this thing now, at least. Hop over there. So yeah, we did beat that ghost by a bit, but 14 seconds to kill. 14 seconds to kill. I really don't know. And obviously we'll take him there because I went off at the start. But if this one's clean, then this is going to be the best example I have. Why didn't it turn? Why didn't that turn? I've never had an issue there before, and I was on the ground and I was turning. Not a clue. Well, this one isn't going to be clean either. Still, that wasn't a 14-second mistake. That was like a second. I don't know. I don't think this is doable, but it must be doable because there's cars to unlock. Weird. Don't know how I managed to lose all that time then. I must have, well, the ghost outbraked me then, whatever. No, this isn't working. I may have to back out and try... I might try one of the shorter circuits. Yeah, we might try one of the shorter circuits. Something like Bugatti or Bruno or something. Just to see if those are possible or not. But I really don't know. Yeah, that one's not going to happen, which is very strange. There's nothing faster in the game apart from the GT1 and maybe the Sauber. So her best was a 344. If I ironed everything else, it would probably been a 42, but still, That's nowhere near the thing we need. So, I don't spot a Sauber Mercedes in there. I see a GT1 when we beat Bruno. The Lamar one would have been an R390. Catalunya is the other R390, sort of the... No wait, that might be a McLaren actually. Where's the Sauber? The 1 hour, that looks unique, but I'm not sure what it is. The Sauber's on the 6 hour, the first car. And then there's another GT1 for the 24 hours there. But I'm not sure what the first car is on that one. I'm not sure what the car is for the 1 hour there. The Lancia? Not sure. But still, I don't think we can do them with the cars that we have. I don't think it's down to skill, because I don't think 14 seconds can be shaved off those times. But we'll try something short. We'll try something short. Yeah, we'll try something short. Sort of a quick flick through every car we have. So I really don't think any of these are going to do it. And then we're into the open toppers, and the LMO2, and then we're into LMO1. Yeah, it's going to be these guys. It's going to be the BMW. They just have the best stats. Weird. So we're going to go to a shorter circuit. In fact, I might go to Donington National, just because it's one of the shortest tracks. So, a goal time of 59 seconds. Dump all the fuel. 59 seconds. Keith has the best lap with 58. They want me to do 59. We'll have a look. But if I can't do this, I have no idea what to suggest. Bad start. But it's okay, this lap is the starter lap. I've had a sip of coffee now. I should be good to go. Not that coffee will make much of a difference. What makes a difference is my driving ability. I think I should try the in-camera view, in-car view rather, just to sort of, no, that's not going to help, because then I don't see the corners. No, I can't see the corners coming if I'm in that camera, so that's not going to help me. Right. So that's 59 there. Wow. Got quite a bit to shave off here as well. I don't know if it's doable. Like, I've got 10 seconds to take away there. 10 seconds. I don't think I made 10 seconds worth of mistakes. Well, it would have been the out lap, but still. Dot is miles away, but that's because this course is a lot shorter. I can actually see the difference. 7 seconds on him. There's a little bit of grass cutting then, but it will have slowed me down from the corner as well. We'll get onto the straight. We are 10 seconds up. We might actually do this. Excited now. Suddenly it's looking possible. Maybe. 8, 9, right, so 0.3. That's doable. Maybe we're supposed to start off with the shorter courses and then build ourselves up. But I really don't think I can shave 14 seconds off Lamar. really don't think I can do that, but we'll see. It's going to become a war now, trying to beat my own ghost. So obviously behind me now. That'll be a struggle. Makes it a bit more interesting though. Now I've actually got someone to race. It's me though. We're a little bit off him. And we're going to get really close. That's a bit too far in on that one, so we are ahead, but not very much. It's kind of distracting having that ghost there. I wish he was like partially see-through. Okay, we took a bit more speed through there, but we're barely in front of him. We need to shave 0.4 off this. I don't know how. God, that's disorientating. I wish he was partially see-through. Because it's like the car looks very strange when there's two cars at once. Got a nice lead on him now, it's 0.4. Which would be enough to take it. Get round here. Might be good. Got it. Okay, we got it. Do I just leave? Do I just leave now? I don't know. Because we've got the goal time, but we haven't got the record. So, do I get the car now, or do we stick around and do the record? No idea. I don't think we can shave another second off this. Half a second, rather. Not sure. We are very much up on this one, though. I'm going to finish this lap just for the sake of it. I don't think we're up by a second. No, up by half again. But we need half. We need literally half. Eat some corners. Turn. That was a little bit... I don't know if I'd count that. We beat it though. Okay, we've got both. We've got both. Right. What happens? We've beaten both times. What happens? Got the record. Got the best lap. Okay, enter our name, and we get the car. Okay. Okay. So that makes me think the 14-second split is doable. We got one then, we got one. Brilliant. We got one. So now in here, where are we? There we go, we got one. We got Donington. So I'm probably going to move on to Catalonia. Yeah. We'll try Catalonia. We'll see how long that takes. So we'll stick with the BMW. And move on to Catalonia because that's the same length near enough. Dump all the fuel. I don't know if it makes a difference weight-wise, but we'll dump the fuel just in case. And again, we have a challenge time of 59, and the best lap is 58. I don't think we have to beat the record, but we have to beat the goal time, as it were. Bad start, but it's okay. I really do think we're going to need to come back to the Le Mans later though with a different car, because I don't think it's doable with the current sets of cars that we have. Which is troublesome. Because I like doing things in order, so I'd like to do all the championships, all the single races, all the time trials, all the Le Mans in order. But if there's one race that we can't do in time trials because we need a different car, then it's a bit annoying. For me anyway. It's only a personal thing. Whoa! Okay, so you let go of the throttle down that corner, you will spin out whilst doing that turn. Right. I have taken note of that. Now I've got to beat this ghost by 10 seconds. Basically. That's what it boils down to. Currently we've only got 6. But still more lap to go. And I certainly did make a couple of mistakes. I think I just made one then, but you know. I don't know these courses perfectly. But that's what we're here for. We're here to learn. We're here to learn these courses. I really don't know what to... Whoa! Bloody hell! What happened there? Hello, ghost car. What happened then? That was ridiculous. Complete spin out. We're still going to beat him, funnily enough. But... right, try again. Don't spin out this time. Wow. Braking whilst going around that corner, which isn't the best idea. Supposed to brake before a corner, really, but you know. You can sort of tease it. Can't put a span out. It's very annoying. Not a Lamar video without me spinning out at some point, I guess. I don't know where I span out. I think it was here. I'm not going to watch myself do it though. Round he goes. Round he goes. So now we're obviously ahead. Little dab on the brakes. Get round this corner, and that's not going to be the time though. We're literally 0.8 off. Where can I find 0.8? Well, there's some time. That was all across the rumble strip then. That's probably the best I've ever taken that corner. Maybe even a bit too good. Down this one. So we've got 0.8 to take off. Let's see. I don't want this to turn into a thing where I'm doing like 20 laps on a course to try and beat the record. If I was doing that, I may as well do the Lamar itself. Not follow those skid marks. 0.7 at the moment, okay. So a little dab at the start. And then try and take some more speed through the finish. Maybe. Damn it, he's catching up. Right, we've got 0.6 to take off. I lost a lot of speed at the end there at some point. Don't know why. Ooh, that was a terrible corner. We did carry more speed, but we've got nowhere to take that speed because we're turning off again. Right. And here. This is going to be tricky now. I'm racing someone, well, I'm racing me, so I know what I've got to beat. I've got to beat this guy in front, so if I gain time on him, lost the back end a bit there. This is a floppy lap. This is a floppy lap. No. This isn't the lap. But I carried a lot more speed through there. What? What? I carried a lot more speed. Okay, 0.4, we beat him. We beat him, and I fluffed this corner. Let's not fluff it again. Okay, that's better, yes. Brilliant. Okay, keep it together. Keep it together, man. 0.4 to take off. A little bit of grass there. No! Ah. I don't know what I'm going to do about the Lamar circuit. I'm getting worried over that now. We're just going to have to come back to it when I've got a faster car. I don't know what a faster car is. really fluffed this lap now, but it's okay. It's sort of the build-up, as it were. Okay, go. Bury that throttle. Ah, we're not fast enough. We're not equaling him on speed, so we're going to lose time right from the get-go. Bother. We weren't as fast as the previous lap when I went through there, so we immediately lost time. This is going to be very tricky now. Okay, we managed to make up that time by outbraking him. I only need to make 0.4. I just don't know where. We're making 0.5 now, despite the bad start. But can I keep it together? Around here, don't spin out. Right to the outside bumpers. We're miles ahead somehow. We've got it. We've got it. Yes! 58.7. Okay. So we haven't beaten the record, but we have beaten the goal time. Does that give me the car? This is the test now. It does give me the car. Lovely. Another Porsche to the collection. We've got a lot of Porsches. Righty. I think I'm going to leave it there for this one, but we're going to have to think about those longer races. And obviously the Le Mans course, I think we just need a faster car. I don't think I can shave 14 seconds off that time, so I think we need something faster. So we're going to have to figure out where to get that. We might be attempting the Le Mans courses early to sort of try and get a nice car to do the time trials. Might be how it's going to be. But yeah, thank you for watching. We'll go back so we've actually got some music. Thank you for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.